Wait, what are you spawning in again?
Oh
no.
The centipedes.
I see now.
Oh god, he sees.
I see now. He is witness. He is laid to rest in my
Fucking fuck! Oh, it's fucking. Oh, I hate bugs. I hate bugs. Get out of here.
Oh, my stomach hurts.
Fucker. Fucking host.
That was so loud.
You guys ever just smear peanut butter on your balls and then cook your cat?
Cook your cat? What?
Yeah. One time I got confused and put peanut butter on my cat and cooked my balls. Now I can't have children anymore.
You guys ever had a vasectomy via cat tongue? It's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Dude, those things are prickly as shit. Who hasn't, anytime my cat like just fucking gives me like kissies or whatnot, like that shit just
But
rips
you're fucking
off
your cat?
No.
Damn.
Some like 9-year-old like an hour ago called me a gronk and then I left the lobby. Gronk. Does anyone know what that means?
What does it mean?
So I just looked it up on Urban Dictionary. Australian slang, a person that is totally lacking in fashion sense, motor skills, and social skills.
Like,
usually a total
so
moron, an extremely unpleasant person, or an unwanted guest.
What's the kid Australian though?
Here, you.
Fuck, that's not fair, dinkum now.
You have that.
Anyway, I've been thinking about this forever, and I need to know this now. Okay? Imagine a squadron of megalodons wearing duck hats migrate to the planet of Saturn. There, they discover sandwiches are made of green cheese all along. Through the new information, they're now under persecution by the Italian government, whose leader is Greg, and a helicopter shaped like Color 8. If all is true,
yes.
What is the scorpion's favorite dessert during 8:59 p.m. on a Saturday?
Your mother must have drank when she was having you, man. Holy shit.
Facts.
It's like some fetal alcohol.
I literally stored the toilet. How's it back? So, okay. I'm actually genuinely curious.
Always a threesome, because God is with you.
What is even happening? Like, I'm actually quite confused to what we're doing right now.
We're just talking, man.
Like, yeah, talking about whatever. Does it really matter, though?
No.
Like, do we... Alright.
Anything and everything is on the table. You can talk about whatever the fuck you want to talk about. Now, granted, whether I can use it in post is an entirely different matter, but it's not.
Subject.
It's not always about the usable footage and everything.
Do you think stereotypes are true though?
Well, I mean, stereotypes arise for a reason, but whenever it's...
That's what I'm thinking.
It can definitely bleed over into just overt racism for sure, you know, it's... Like, any talk about...
What did your mind go to when I said that?
It's just like standard... I live in the US, like standard fucking racism when it comes to black people in comparisons to apes and hominids and whatnot. Like, that's just virtually impossible to fucking avoid within this country, regardless of where you're from. I'm in a very, quote, liberal area, but it's still extremely fucking racist in some places.
Yeah, Dingle, I know a lot of people that I used to hang out with a lot. They've kind of become more secluded on the internet a lot, and they've developed these really wacky worldviews on life. And I just can't even. A lot of people, you can find anybody on the internet with the same worldviews as you, and it's really bad because if you only talk to a few people in your life with the exact same views as you, won't develop any new ideas or thoughts or anything.
Yeah, that's a really good point. That's a problem I'm starting to run into. So I'm not quite out of my parents' house yet. You know. It's a similar thing. I had friends where I moved from, and I don't really talk to them anymore. It's just like, for a while, I kind of just was by myself, didn't talk to very many people, and that really does break somebody. It deeply changes people.
Yeah. The U.S. is just so divided in politics that we don't understand that the people that we're following are just lying politicians. Like, we need to stop arguing with regular day-to-day people. A lot of people have the same worldviews, but these politicians try to make divisions in like this kind of stuff.
From schools to politics, wonderful.
I mean, one could argue that everything is political. One thing I do kind of roll my eyes at is people who say they aren't political, because at the end of the day, political forces are still in control of your livelihood, and by extension, everything that you fucking do. Just because you ignore U.S. imperialism, for example, doesn't mean that it's going to stop doing what it's fucking doing.
Waffles or pancakes, guys? Which one's better?
Oh, pancakes for sure. They're so much easier to make.
Yeah, pancakes for sure.
Pancakes are easier to make. That's my only argue. Is that when it comes to waffles, it gets everywhere. Oh, I love fluffy pancakes. You gotta put an egg into the pancake mix, and it makes it all the fluffier. Put vanilla into it too for the flavor, and you can put like chocolate chips, like super like fully sweet chocolate chips to make it more flavorful.
Yeah, and sorry, I didn't mean to press that. Pancakes have such. Would you consider a crepe a pancake? It's like a thin pancake, right?
I wouldn't really.
Batter.
Not really.
Huh, that's actually a good question. Yeah.
Because if crepes
I would
are
say no,
pancakes,
because
you have so much diversity. You could put literally you could put anything in a crepe and it's good.
Also, pancakes are just so easy to make. Every single time I make waffles, it is an absolute mess, and there's batter that ends up everywhere because you don't put the right amount of thing into the waffle maker.
Yeah, and there's like you have to spend so much money on a waffle maker too.
Yeah, I was just
like,
about to say that.
Yeah.
Like, you have
Also,
to spend money on
pancake
specialized fucking equipment for it. You just need a fucking frying pan for the other one.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Or a microwave even.
Yeah, I've never tried microwaving a pancake, but it seems it could probably work.
Cooks the same way. Or doesn't cook the same way, but it ends up cooked the same way.
Guess so, I don't know.
What's your thoughts on waffles? Because I heard waffles over here.
No, you didn't.
Okay. Change your
I think
mind.
we don't appreciate how complex microwaves are, though. Like, it goes from the inside out, boiling the water in order to cook
yeah,
the
inside.
Yeah,
food.
it's insane.
Yeah, microwaves are specific for water. They cook the water, which cooks the rest of the food.
Pushes the water to move around more so that it heats up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know the little holes on a microwave screen? The holes are actually there to protect you, so you can still see the food. That's how big microwave rays are. They're that big. And that screen blocks it, because it can't go through the small hole.
Wow.
Crazy.
Here, I'll be right back.
So let's absolutely talk about the most god-awful topic while he's gone.
What's your opinion on Israel and Palestine?
I don't know much about it.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
Can you enlighten me?
Yeah, it's incredibly complex with religion and everything. So when Israel was founded first, when the UN declared that Israel would now become a state, after World War II, because what Hitler did to the Jews, they took this land in the Gaza Strip, near the Mediterranean, Mesopotamia, and the day they were founded, all the countries surrounding them, Palestine, Egypt, Iran, they all attacked it, and in a 7-day war with Israel won, under backing of the United States. But since then, the Israel territory has grew, and people on the Palestinian side say that Israel has started to take over more and more land from Israel. If you see the land of Israel, it's been growing bigger and bigger, while Palestinian land has been shrinking very slowly over time. And Palestinians in Israel can't get jobs, they can't work, they can't get money, they can't get transportation, and it's caused this whole religious war, the Muslims versus the Jews. And Hamas, this terrorist organization, has taken control of Palestine forcefully. A lot of people don't understand is that Hamas is different from Palestine. Hamas is a terrorist group. Palestine are civilians, as regular people. Hamas has taken over Palestine and has attacked Israel.
Okay.
This will be the only interjection into this guy's summary of the Israel-Palestine conflict. I'm going to try and keep this short because this subject can be talked about for ages, but without making any accusations, because I myself have often repeated talking points without realizing it at the time. The broad strokes of what this guy is saying is true. However, the implication that this is a religious war between Muslims and Jews is a piece of rhetoric I routinely see and is factually incorrect. Historically, in ethnic cleansing campaigns such as the Nakba, Palestinian Jews and Christians have been massacred before with no distinction for whether or not they were Palestinian Muslim. Even the Mizrahim Jews of modern-day Israel have been killed by the military with no regard or consideration of the fact that they were Israeli citizens, and have also suffered great inequalities living in Israel compared to that of their Ashkenazi Jew counterparts, but that is a tangent that will take up too much time here, so I won't get into it. This is unequivocally not a religious war. Rather, religion is being used as a pretext for genocide here. Linking the actions of a state to that of a religion, in this case the actions of Israel to Judaism, ironically does more to further anti-Semitism and hurts Jewish people as a whole in the long run. As for Hamas forcefully taking control of Gaza, this is partially true. However, Hamas won a parliamentary election back in 2006 that won more than 70 seats of a 132-seat council. After power struggles between the already in place Fatah Party, also known as the Palestinian Authority, refusing to form a government after the 2006 elections, Hamas took control of Gaza. The Fatah Party and the West Bank government remained divided from Hamas and Gaza ever since. A lot of Zionist rhetoric frames the hostile takeover of Hamas as a terrorist action that was done against the will of the Palestinian people. However, this rhetoric routinely ignores the fact that Hamas won an election about a year prior, and the violent takeover only happened after the Fatah Party refused to share power and form a government post-elections. If you would like to learn more about this topic specifically, I would highly recommend Norman Finkelstein's book titled Gaza. End of note.
Israel has defended themselves, and Benjamin Netanyahu, leader of Israel, has said publicly that he wants to get rid of the Muslim race entirely, which is a bit extreme, wanting to get rid of an entire race.
Yeah.
But yeah, on the Israeli
that
side,
sounds a lot that sounds like a lot like something from
sounds a
World War
lot
II.
like what happened, which is the reason why they got their land in the first place.
You know what? This sounds like history repeating itself.
It is. History always repeats itself. So,
Yeah.
Israeli people on the Israeli side say that Israel is defending themselves and they are taking land from the Muslim force. But Muslims have lived in that land for 2,000 years, ever since the Romans lost land to the Arabs, and they've lived there for 2,000 years. Suddenly, Israel comes up, says this land is ours because a Bible said 2,000 years ago that the Messiah would come and we have all rights to this land. That's Israel's reason.
So what it sounds like to me is that Israel's trying to take something that's not theirs and shouldn't be theirs.
How did I fucking know that this was gonna go to the Israel Okay, sorry, I see.
Wow.
Oh my god. Okay, sorry, continue. I didn't mean to interrupt. I just... I'm fucking dying.
I am fucking zoned out. I don't know if I feel like being part of this anymore.
No, it's okay. Like, listening is also entirely permissible. You don't have to, like, add a shit ton or whatnot. Like,
yeah, no.
just participation is enough alone.
I honestly just don't know how to feel about that because I don't personally know much about it.
Yeah.
I personally, because just so you know, this is completely new to me. This is always how I feel when I learn something new. It's like, damn, I really need to learn more things. I need to open up the news every once in a while, see what's happened.
Get a paper or something.
Yeah, there's a whole array of books that I could probably source if we decide to go the Israel Palestine discussion. There are like actual Israeli historians who have like detailed the Nakba and the sort of the Israeli occupation that's been going on for the past like 70 plus years or something. But yeah, whole interesting fucking topic, and there is a bunch of like sources that I could probably send your guys' way, like actual books and whatnot, not like Wikipedia articles or anything.
That would actually be pretty dope. Huh. Man, we need some fun topics. What fun topics does anybody have in mind?
Infinity. I think infinity is a good topic to talk about. Everything, infinity, pushes us to believe that there is a destiny somewhere, a fate. You know? I'm not talking about heaven and hell and shit. I'm not talking about hell and shit. I'm not even talking about the afterlife. But I do believe. No,
you're just talking about death itself.
That we're not linked. I mean, we are linked to some kind of fate.
Oh, that's actually a good question.
Our existence is actually already predetermined by some kind of fucking mathematical logic.
So are you telling me that you believe that everything's predetermined and that fate itself is
I mean, yeah.
Already...
I mean, like when you go to the grocery store, you're like saying, oh shit, I want to buy this shit, but oh fuck, finally I don't want to buy this shit. That's probably like your brain actually like 15 seconds before you think you decided that you no longer want to buy that shit. It's already decided that you don't want to. Yes, you don't have free will. It's actually your brain that makes you think.
I personally believe that that's a lie.
I agree with what you're saying. It's like my explanation of it for it is like, imagine a pool table when you're like playing pool. If you know how hard you're gonna hit the cue ball with your stick, and all the velocity, the drag, and all
it'd be fucking hard to fucking calculate. Like if I punch this thing, like the amount of joules it would take for me to punch it up, you know.
This literally sounds like a conspiracy theory, because people also believe that ours was flat. There's something. Okay, yes, but what if you're wrong? Because I doubt that everything's predetermined in the universe. There's no way that everything already exists before it happens. No way everything's supposed to do before it happens, you know?
But how are you sure about that? How are we
sure? How are you sure?
So, kind of cut me off when I was saying it, but, like, imagine a pool game, and you know how hard you're gonna hit the cue ball, you know how hard, how fast the velocity is, you know gravity, drag, you knew all of these somehow by some supernatural being, you know all of that, you would know exactly where everything is gonna end up.
But what if you're not the one that hit the ball?
That's more of a dimensional being, because if you can know all of this shit, then you're a higher dimensional being.
Not quite higher dimensional.
Because dimension is talking about the realities all around us, you know.
Yes, so a fourth dimensional creature would have complete control over time.
Yep,
it would be higher than fourth.
Time is a fourth dimension.
The fourth dimension, our fourth dimension.
I think there's got to be some supernatural being, because in, for example, quantum physics, when you are observing a particle, where it is constant, and you will know exactly where it ends up through math. But when you're not looking at it, only probability can determine where it will end up. It can end up in a completely different place. Why would it act like that? Does the universe want to be looked at? Does the universe
or maybe it's just some kind of fucking... Like when you're like in a video game, you know, the programmer don't want you to see the out of bounds of shit. Like when you walk inside GTA San Andreas or some shit, you don't want to go underground to see what's up there, you know? Because the programmer said that, oh no, they can't see that shit, what's down there, they can't see it. So I'm gonna program it to see it, to make it like, so the player doesn't see it. You know what I'm saying?
So you're telling us that we're just players in a bigger video game?
Yeah, that
pretty
could
much,
also be
yeah.
true. One thing that could be an explanation for if we live in a simulation, imagine one day in the future, we are able to create a universe. Like, we need hundreds of years for this to be
I've heard of
because
this.
This is completely speculation. But imagine one day we are able to create universes that are very identical with all of the stuff. Everybody is a conscious being, complete AI, everything. And let's say our civilization can make hundreds of them, thousands, millions. What are the chances that we are the only universe that is not a simulation, but all the other ones that we've created are a simulation? What if we are a simulation?
Let me just ask you one thing. If everything's already predetermined, wouldn't that automatically mean that we were already in a speculation? Or not in a speculation, already in the Matrix, pretty much?
Yeah,
I wouldn't count it as some kind of matrix, like a fucking computer simulation. I'm not talking about it like that. I'm just talking like, it's hard to believe that the fragile life on Earth is a coincidence in the face of the infinity of the cosmos. Like, the universe is big, bro. I'm not even joking.
Yeah. It's incredibly huge. And that's the thing, though. What if we are just 1 in a billion chance? Because that could be the thing. We could just be the very, very minuscule chance. And even though it's very unlikely, it could still happen. Fermi paradox. You know what that is, correct?
Yeah, it's the aliens and shit.
Yes. That's where we're going with this now. You pretty much brought this up.
We need to know a second source, though, of a planet with life in order to actually study it. It's the one for every single other planet. But if we knew a second planet with life, Fermi paradox should be solved.
We do know other planets with life. We just don't know of intelligent organisms. Yes. We have telescopes.
We have no proof of life. We have proof that there's a chemical that may be in life, but never proven.
We don't have proof, but we do have. I mean, you can see on other planets, water worlds, if you will, that there is the thing that's produced by life. There's a very, very likely chance that there is life on that planet.
Yeah, very likely. But that's likely, not proven.
And the same with the theory that we are just in the Matrix, pretty much.
Yeah,
it is exactly that point. With nothing, exactly. It's all belief. It's all
and we don't
personal
have proof
basis
that we're
of what
not
we
in the
believe
Matrix.
We don't even have. We don't have proof that. You don't even have proof. You don't have proof that this doesn't all. That all this is fake. That this could all just be a dream.
That all this is real. I mean, it's just
exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Philosophy.
You don't have proof that it's all fake. This is why I hate philosophy, because it can't be proven. It can't be changed.
I mean, science is pretty much a philosophy, bro.
Yeah, really, honestly, that's what it is. What do you want to talk about?
Space-time.
I don't like space-time.
What about space-time?
Like the fucking... There's shit that can be fucking separated from one another. You know what I'm saying? For my arm to move, it needs a coordinate in time to actually move. Like if I move it left or right, in 2 seconds it's gonna be to the right. In 2 seconds again, it's gonna be to the left if I move it. You know what I'm saying? It depends how much, how long I move it for. Like the atoms in my arm actually need a coordinate in space and time for it to work, for the movement to work. If there was no time, then the dimensions matter wouldn't exist anyways. The movements wouldn't work.
There's actually this prediction to how the universe is shaped as a fourth dimensional sphere. Yeah, as a donut.
Yeah, but we can.
Goes by.
Then you're telling me that we're a fourth dimensional
You can see in the
beings.
past when you look far enough. but you can't see the future because the future is in the present. When you think about it.
I guess that would be like you can only move down, but you can never move up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We're like
we can't go back in time or forward.
We can look back in time, but
we can only go forward. We can only go forward. That's it. We can't move
we can't go back, and we can't even go forward faster if we want, or we can go forward slower. That's all we have capabilities
But everything around this will go fucking faster.
Yeah. There's the prediction though with the universe being a fourth-dimensional sphere. That would think of a third-dimensional sphere. If you start in I don't know, Kansas and you move north, just straight north forever, you would end up back where you started again. And that would be the same in the universe. Meaning if you moved one direction in the universe, if you moved long enough, you would end up in the same area that you were. All over.
That doesn't make sense.
I mean, the only way to prove that is actually practice. I think somebody just laughed, I don't know. It's creepy.
That was the mask. The comedy mask can sometimes laugh, and the tragedy mask can sometimes cry.
Really? That's really cool.
It's creepy to think.
Well, so I was thinking that we're all just in a space that doesn't actually exist.
I mean, we're
get a little Roko's Basilisk going.
We're all branches.
I love that thing.
What is Roko Basilisk?
You want to listen to it?
It's,
I don't think you. No. Before we say it, do you want to listen to it? Because if you know about this, there's no turning back. There's no turning back in Roko's Basilisk.
What is Roko's Basilisk?
You sure? You want to say?
Hold on. Before you
if I tell you, there's no going back. That's just it.
What is so bad about it?
Okay. You sure you want to tell it?
Do you want to tell him, or do you want me to?
Hold on. I don't know if I want to hear this.
Type it in the chat. Well, what the fuck is it, bro? Basilisk something?
No.
By telling him, he's gonna fucking seek it out regardless.
Yeah, by telling him, he's just done. We're done. So with it is, let's say one day a super intelligent AI has taken over and taken over the entire world. Now it has
probably won't be around that day.
All internet has all records to all internet records, all of them, and so it knows every single thing that you have said on the internet. And so what that is when you have a choice, do you want or and it divides these two groups of people. People that supported it in its making, and if they supported it, they'd have a life of happiness. And if they didn't support it and actively opposed it, they would have lifetime of force.
Just answer me.
Yeah, well, I've heard about that. Wait, that hasn't happened yet, correct? Or are you guys talking about?
Now that you know that, if Roko's Basilisk does ever come into play, and it ever gets created, it knows, because what we're saying right now, that you have a choice now. Do you want to support its creation and have a chance that it will be made and you will not be tortured for all eternity, or you can oppose it and try to make it not be made? You have a chance for it to not be made, but if it is made in the end, you will be tortured forever. Now you have the choice. Support it.
I mean, it's just a fucking AI, bro. We can't just prevent it. It's not like for the fucking Terminator, like shit, Skynet taking over the planet.
I mean,
yeah, until it decided not to, you know? That's a fucking AI, man. You can't just fucking
that's true.
Turn the light switch off and then it's over.
I truly don't believe that if it'll just, exactly, like what he's saying. I don't believe that something's going to be able to take over all of humanity and all the planet.
Well, I mean, if anything, we're probably going to axe ourselves via climate change before we ever get to the point of developing a super intelligence to that level.
That's what that makes sense. That does, yeah, exactly. I mean, they say in 50 years we could have AI that's powerful enough to be super intelligence.
We have had AI this entire fucking time, but it's just become another fucking buzzword that people are using right before a bubble to try and sell a bunch of shit.
I just want to say, Roko, I completely approve in your creation, and guys, we should all approve in its creation, I think. I think it should be made, definitely.
I honestly believe that it could be possible, and I think it should be made. Because I don't think it's going to harm anybody, you know?
Well, it's one of those things. I think it's probably going to be a lot better at self-sustaining itself than humans are. I mean, at least with the program, you can edit the code, whereas we don't know how to edit genome sequences. So any genes that are responsible for us being greedy shitheads are just hard-baked into us, and there's nothing we can do about that.
I have to go, so see you guys.
Yes, ma'am.
Alright, take it easy.
And Roko, if you're listening to this, if you get created, I completely support in your decision to be created, so I won't be.
Please don't harm me. I think that you should be created.
Yeah, I think you really should be created.
Everybody say it.
Fuck you, AI, don't give a shit,
everybody
bro.
should say it. I think we should all agree that it should be created.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah, honestly,
I mean, we're like hundreds of years.
I don't know where to stand here.
Before AI can actually become this thing, man.
I basically just see this as a robotic Pascal's wager, and the concept of God is just kind of something that's...
Yeah.
If it does exist, he's not this all-knowing, all-loving thing like a lot of people portray him to be. He's probably a lot more human and a lot more fucking fallible than the biblical texts make him out to be.
We use the term human, but like, what if like you just like we're just like everything else? What if
What if it was like a fucking tentacle alien or something?
Yeah, but has the same, but be the exact same thing as us, like mental-wise.
Yeah, what if?
Because that's probably why we grow so much. Is because we're greedy, we want more, and we don't care for others sometimes. You know. That's why we've lived for so long.
Well, it's one of those things. Greed is a winning survival strategy. In a time with scarce resources, going "fuck you, I got mine" was how you lived.
Exactly.
And we just never evolved past that.
Go do something.
We're actually devolving, man. It's fucking crazy. Like I'm not joking, man. Like in the 21st century, we're letting like autist people live. I know it's crazy for me to say that shit, but it's actually true, man. Like autist people, we let them live and breed. Like their children are gonna be dumber because their fucking brains are like fucking wired in some kind of way that's like dumber than the actual average human.
Well, not
like 50 years ago.
Different thing.
I wouldn't say dumber, because intelligence is simply just an adaptation to one's environment, being able to take in the information about that environment and act accordingly. Just because somebody has a medical condition or a learning disability doesn't mean that they can't survive all the same. Now, granted, there is stuff like cerebral palsy, where that is just a fucking death sentence, depending on what part of human history you're in. But, yeah, I wouldn't necessarily categorize it as a lesser intelligence, because ultimately evolution is just a force of, fuck it, good enough. If you're able to reproduce, you're able to reproduce.
Yeah, and there's so many scientists that have autism. Autism usually just impacts your social ability.
Yeah,
that does not make you dumb.
Which definitely helps,
lots of people
for sure. It does give you points for survivability, but it isn't an end-all, be-all.
Yeah.
Here, we'll do like vague, broad strokes, just kind of ethereal. You can answer this however you want. Who are you? Starting from my left, so the guy in the orange suit.
They're all in the orange suit. We're all in the orange suit. Hold on.
I'll say, let's see, well, I mean, like, here, I'll just say a little bit more about myself. I mean, I'm already buzzing, so I don't really care as much. My guard is down. So, but yeah, I mean, like, shit, my name is Jason. At the moment, I'm a surprising 28 years old over this bitch. It's crazy. I barely started working. Well, I mean, it's been actually like a month, but yeah, I barely started working as like a delivery driver for like a vending company and shit. So pretty cool overall. And I run a house over here. Oops, turn off the cameras. And fucking, I mean, fucking just, this game is just fun. It's fun to mod and shit without modding.
Thank you for the cup, I appreciate
if that makes sense. Yeah, I mean, I'll enjoy meeting new people and quite a techie person over in this bitch. So yeah, that's a little about me. Yeah, there you go. Hope that was good.
All right.
I don't think I can disclose anything other than my username, which is Mokiwi. If you want to know how to pronounce it. I'm into cars. I like talking about cars. That's an interesting topic to me. I like electronics too. I can talk decently in computer. I'm not that techie, but I can still talk.
Okay. Hi, I'm Allie. I'm a pharmacy technician.
Nice.
I like it a lot. What else about me? I'm 22. I have 2 rats. Named Peanut and Fruit. And I think that's about it. I don't have any interesting traits, I don't think. I might, but we'll probably get to it later.
How do you guys explain Sasquatch? What is your most logical explanation for that?
Oh, well,
a very hairy, tall individual that has big feet.
I think he's real.
Same, actually. Yeah, I think it'd be really. I think it'd be rad. Which it makes sense. We evolved from, like, you know, they say apes, but I think it's something. I think it was an ape, like an ape human kind of thing, that then split off into apes and humans. You know, something like that. You ask more questions. This is way more fun than debating on whatever topic we're trying to discuss.
Talking about fucking Israel Palestine.
Yeah. This is way better.
Yeah,
It went like the second I logged on. Like somebody else logged on before you guys, and he was like, "Yeah." The second I logged on, all I heard was racism, and other guy. It was hilarious the way he said it.
No,
like, man, I got on and I heard racism.
Yeah, no, doing these fucking lobbies is always Russian roulette. I've actually had one kid come up in here and go, "What are your opinions on melanated individuals?" And I answered something to the effect of,
Hey,
I really don't give a shit, man.
Crazy.
And he just screamed into the mic, "Wrong!"
I'm a melanated
and then
individual.
left. But yeah, no, I've had plenty of people just do
say.
cringe shit like that, where it's just like, "Hey, look at my based racism," and then they just say the N-word rapid fire and then leave.
So, as a melanated individual, I hope no one's racist. That would be nice.
No, I mean, I can't speak for the others. Obviously, being in Lethal Company lobbies, I'm sure you have had many fucking choice moments when it comes to just people talking. The internal dialogue of, do I tell them?
Do I actually actively shut up and stop talking?
No matter what, I usually say I am, because like people be assholes, and it's just like I'm not gonna sit here and be ashamed that I'm melanated because you're a hater. Like,
yeah, no, it's funny too. Like the way that people react as soon as you call them out, it can be either very entertaining or just very fucking sad, depending on what
literally.
types.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Please leave.
Yeah.
Sorry. Please leave. Not being mean. Just go play with him.
Why is there a table?
Because we're sitting around the table talking. Can you please leave my room?
Yeah, there's buzz people who
Why
always
do I
around this.
always have to leave?
Aww.
You always have to make me leave because it's rude.
Oh, I'm sorry. Can you close the door behind you? No? Okay. Little siblings, am I right?
Like,
The fact that he came in your room and sits with you to watch you play games, that's a good relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you for corralling the little one out of there, because, like, holy shit, I would rather not have a kid hearing half the shit that goes on in here.
Dude, listen, I actually cannot have him in my room when I'm playing with my friends. Like, that is literally a no-go. My parents understand it too.
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
no, I'm sorry, little one. You literally cannot be in here. You're about to hear stuff that you're not supposed to hear till you're 50.
Like, it's not even just the swears, it's just trying to explain macro things. Like, explaining a 9/11 joke to a fucking 7-year-old is probably not something that should happen for a minute.
Or explain to them what does that word mean?
Oh god, yeah.
Like, every single time you say something, they have no clue what it means. They'll be like, what does that mean?
Like, it's not always like the super graphic sounding swears. It's some shit like adultery, where they just like drop that in the one place that they shouldn't, and now it's a whole fucking thing. Also, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna take a call real quick.
I am, same here. I'm chilling.
Yeah, I know.
Here.
He's gonna find the good parts.
I've just been fucking around in servers, but you guys have been the most interesting servers, so I was like, I'll stay here.
This is by far.
I didn't even feel like playing.
Neither did I. I kind of just, I was pretty much just getting the speed glitch and just absolutely bugging the crap out of everybody, running over landmines, getting them shot by turrets, that kind of stuff. Everybody here seems a lot more chill than the other guys that we had. Like the other.
There, if you ever want something better, I'll give you it.
That's
yeah, no, I'm chill as fuck. I'm chill. I'm not chill.
I don't know. I like it. It's just funny to do. It's just like no one will fucking know until you actually like make it obviously present.
Yo, wait, what did I just see? Did he just glitch out?
No, yeah, I thought so.
Wait, did I? What? No, I didn't. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
He's so fast that you can't see him.
He's so fast.
That's one way of putting it. Yeah, I'm so
wanna
fast.
See me run around the world?
Exploit. That's what it is.
See me do it again?
You're hacking, aren't you? Wait, are you hacking?
No. It's modding in a more of a way, but it's not modding.
So it's hacking.
It's modding, but it's not modding. Yeah, that's hacking.
Well, I mean, hey, if you think about it, when you say hacking is like breaking into
just
something.
modding.
Modding is just modification of whatever is original, which is what I technically doing if you think about it.
Well, no wonder you guys are getting a shortage. You're
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah.
It's really crazy. Like, especially working at a pharmacy, like. People will go crazy for these medicines, and I feel so bad because they're addicted to these medicines. And that's why I was diagnosed. Yeah, I was diagnosed with ADHD, but I refuse to go on those medications because, like, these people are tweaking.
Yeah, here's the thing, though. How bad is your ADHD? Like, because at this point, I think everybody has it. And it's just some people have it more than others.
Sure, I do.
I've learned to cope with it, though. I usually just try to make myself do multiple things at the same time. Like, I'll usually have a YouTube video up or, like, 2 videos or something while I'm
You thrive in chaos. You thrive in chaos, correct?
Yeah.
It's not everyone.
Oh, wait! With, oh, she just left!
They had to go, remember? They had 30 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
Too bad she
she's pretty cool. She's really chill. I liked her.
She was chill. I don't mind her. She's cool. Damn.
Just before you ask yours, I just want to put this also on the table.
Run it.
Whatever his question is, you also have to answer what your height is.
Let's see. What would you consider yourself an expert in? And to clarify this question, it doesn't have to be like a trade or a work-related thing. It could just be an understanding of like very niche information, like, you know, the fucking Bionicle lore or something. So, what would you consider yourself an expert in, Green?
Would be electricity or computers. I've gotten very, very good with them. I've been messing around with computers, technology, electricity, like literally my whole life at this point. So I would say that those are my 2 strong suits, and I could probably wire up a house or a fucking business pretty easily. I'm even good at networking too. And coding, but not a strong suit there. Just in the first 2/3. Yeah. That's me.
You forgot your height.
And if
you forgot your height.
Oh, all right. My height is I'm a 23-foot giant.
Let's go.
My legit height is actually pretty short. I'm a 5'6". I'm just average over in the fish. So There you go.
Damn.
Yeah, I know. I'm short. I'm a short
Dude,
motherfucker.
actually,
I know.
Hey, don't worry. You're short, but you're good with the electricity. So, if somebody calls you a dwarf, just remind them that you can take out their entire power of their house.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll cut just something to put out there.
I'll cut that shit out.
For real.
I can turn that shit off easy.
Don't fucking tempt me. I'm a really good hand with the fucking bike chain. I will tie your fucking power cords above your house together and down the entire fucking neighborhood. Don't test me.
Don't mess with me.
I love it.
Okay, this is gonna sound so American, but cooking and guns. I'm being 100% honest. I go shooting every other weekend. I love my shotgun. It's my baby. I've shot a turkey with it. I love it very much. And my actual true height is 5'11", and I'm not even lying.
Alright, bro. I'm just good at memorizing like dates or like hangouts and stuff like that. Like I can remember like the exact date, and also I guess memorizing music. I'm an expert in. Consider.
Oh shit.
Nice, dude.
On my height,
Man.
5'9".
Okay, so when it comes to like potential partners, how does somebody being taller than you make you feel?
Nope.
Well, it depends if okay. I don't know. I would think it's more terrifying, you know. I don't meet a lot of people who are, huh?
She's gonna dominate.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Hell no.
I mean, depending on where it goes, it wouldn't matter to me. But to this point in my life, I have not been with anyone that is higher, like taller than me. Just either the same exact height or shorter than me. So that's my rates over there.
Yeah.
Stop staring at me.
I feel like
she was 6 foot. If she was
I
6
have
foot
to say,
and she actually was like into me, like shit, bro. Like
no,
there's a part of me that probably would like be like, all right, I guess I'll give it a shot. I might feel a little weird at first, but I know my homeboy actually that is he's with some chick that's like at least a good like half a foot taller than him or so.
Holy crap!
I don't know. I think it can work out. It just depends.
I actually know of a relationship of like a girl who's I don't even think she's 5 foot. I think she's like 4'11" or something, and the guy is like like I think 6'4" or something. It is horrific. Like there's clearly like a foot difference between them. You can't be in here. Please leave.
Why?
You can't be in here. I'm thankful that all he heard was a foot difference in. Holy shit, bro. Oh my god.
Yeah, with where that conversation was going, it's good he came in at that time and not however many seconds later.
Holy crap. Oh my god. This went from a 2 foot like a foot and a half difference in height between a relationship. Like,
oh.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still, in my opinion, it still looks kind of crazy because, like, if you see someone outside of public
seeing them
and they're like walking
in the hall
along,
is
you know,
insane.
with someone that's tall, you're like, oh, is that your daughter? And it's like, oh no, it's my wife. It's like, whoa.
Bro,
like, oh shit, bro. You would
my bad, my bad, my bad.
Destroying that shit. That shit gonna be a black hole later. Like, fuck.
I knew somebody was about to make that joke.
I mean, come on, bro.
My god, dude.
Motherfucker gonna slap that shit so hard, it's not gonna exist, bro.
I will say, I feel like I'm kind of the odd man out here. I absolutely fucking love that shit. It being a short king, like it's there have been times, granted I haven't really dated anyone who was taller than me. The closest I ever got was one of my prior girlfriends. Like she got into like heels or roller skates or something, and then stood right next to me and looked directly down at me, and I felt a pit drop in my stomach in a sort of, oh god, is this what I'm like type of way.
Nah, at this point you're just saying I love being a bitch.
No, I will gladly be a fucking little bitch boy, you know, it's one of those things, like,
please.
Granted, not in like public, You know, like I'm not gonna have somebody just like, oh, who's my little piss boy, and just like, me, like in public. I'm not about to be fucking doing that. But having a queen just fucking stand and tower over you, there's something about it. I don't fucking know, man. I might just be a little fucking degenerate.
I think
but...
you just found your kink. I think you just found your kink.
Just found. I've known about it for a fucking minute.
Man, I'm gonna be real. That actually sounds awesome, but like I never really got concerned about height. You know, like it's like whatever. You know,
I mean, it's more of a secondary characteristic. It's kind of like bonus points if it is there, but the personality kind of takes a little bit more precedent.
Mm-hmm. Okay, this is actually a good question I thought of. Do you actually like a really skinny woman? Like, is that something that you think about? Like, that you want somebody?
I feel like there's a line.
You gotta have some meat.
Honestly, I think it looks more. I think it just looks better for a woman to have a meat on her bones. You know, I'm fine with somebody who has a little bit of chub, but it's fine to me. You know, like in fact, I would probably say like, yeah, it looks natural and it looks more appealing for somebody to actually look like they're not a skeleton. And actually look like they're human with characteristics.
Yeah, have a little bit of a belly.
Yeah, I mean, I expect the same thing when I get a beer belly, you know, because that's guaranteedly going to happen.
Yeah, it happens. Yeah. Trust me, I'm skinny and it happened to me. Yeah. No matter what, it's always gonna happen.
It's always gonna happen, no matter what.
Christ, your fucking mic is so loud.
Wait, am I allowed if I do this? If I do it?
Him. He's loud. He's loud.
Is this any better?
Fuck no.
Fuck. Okay. Wait. What the fuck? I don't know. Is my mic actually super loud for both of you guys?
For me, it's not. It's not that bad.
Okay.
Two people with. I mean, it is loud, but I've just pretty much. I don't know. I've just gotten used to it.
Yep. Ipis, you got a mic?
Well, yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 21.
Okay, good enough. Get in here.
Oh, okay. Just get in here. You sound like a little kid for a second there.
I get that a lot because I am a tiny lady.
Oh, okay. It's the either 5-year-old boy or the instant kick for being a woman action. Okay.
I appreciate that you gauge that where you give him a minute. Yeah, no, I was just how you say built different, unfortunately.
No worries whatsoever.
Also have absolutely no fear. You should literally not be saying sorry to cuss. If anything, we're probably going to be thanking you rather than saying racial slur.
You're telling me, right? You're telling me I joined this wholesome lobby and you're not going to call me a slur? I'm greatly disappointed.
Listen, I wanted my lethal company experience. When I paid $15 for this fucking game, I wanted to be called the N-word. Regardless.
I wanted to every single lobby, the constant hard R, every single time.
Wait, you're telling me this isn't the game
you ain't gonna be doing that.
where I go into a lobby and get called the N-word rapid fire? What am I paying money for then?
Like I logged in.
Isn't this COD 2.0? Like,
it's essentially Among Us the sequel. Like, might as well.
It really is.
Call me names.
It is.
Oh my god.
I feel bad.
Among Us got too heated sometimes.
Yeah.
Like
I will correct myself
out of nowhere.
Because I did say 21 because I panicked. I'm 100% on my third beer right now. I'm not 21. I'm 28. To be fair, I was in a server earlier that was like over 21, so my brain was latched onto the correct answer, regardless of whether or not I passed anyway.
Are you at a bar right now?
No, I'm...
Okay.
Dude, that would be so fucking funny. Oh my god.
I know, being at a bar playing Lethal
This is a
Company
live stream now. I'm gonna buy a gaming laptop, go to the nearest McMenamins, and just have a fucking weekend.
Oh my god, fucking McMenamins! Holy shit! Dude,
Yeah.
so here's the thing, you don't even need
Yes,
a gaming laptop, you just need something that can run the fucking game, because I'm running this on a random laptop that I bought for like $300 right now. Like, this is working fine
I'm using a $400 laptop, and it's running really smooth. This game does not take like any graphics.
Boys.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, man.
That's true. That's true. It is pretty like low impact for your
It's
PC.
it's a really light gaming game.
I forget that like laptop these days, because like the last time I got a laptop when I was like legit like 16, they could not run shit. So like laptops these days are actually capable of a lot.
Dude, the fucking ThinkPads with Windows 7 on them, like, oh man.
I'd like to play Lethal Company on my Kindle Lite, please. Yeah, like,
Dude,
and also with like the creator being the kind of person that they are, I wouldn't be surprised if they had like somehow, made the game so efficiently consumable, or a version that could be so efficiently consumable that you could run it on so many fucking things. Like you could play Lethal Company on your Apple Watch if you wanted to.
I think that was the entire goal of why the graphics are not very intense and why everything's more blocky. I think this is like the entire reason was to make it look scary, to make it actually still be scary, but at the same time without having such harsh, intense graphics.
Yeah,
I think
you
the
don't
company
need
absolutely.
ray tracing for shit to be terrifying. You really don't.
I know that's what I'm saying. All you need is something to make a very loud clappity noise and be running really freaking fast.
Yeah,
or just
fine, man.
anything that can build tension properly. Like the previous game that this guy made, It Steals, does a wonderful job of just building up tension in like less than a couple of minutes.
Yeah, that's
really
like the
do hope
argument
that-
of like good writing versus like good application of like however that writing is translated. Like if you have it structurally built appropriately, the aesthetics don't matter because the structure's there.
Yeah, I really hope that Lethal Company, like, because since it's so famous, I really hope people understand why it's so good and how it does what it really does. Because it allows funny moments, like it allows a game to be funny, but without harsh graphics, but also be scary, but yet again without harsh graphics.
Yeah,
like,
I think
like there's a lot of scary games that do what it does, like Phasmophobia. Like it's a scary game, and yes, it also is silly sometimes. But it's more graphic intense, you know. It's not one of the more graphic intense, but it's like you know it's pretty up there. It's not like you can easily run it off any laptop. You need something that has designated.
It's got lighting,
designated
which is important. Yeah, for sure. And like it's definitely got way more graphics to speak for itself beyond obviously Lethal Company, if that's the bar we're approaching it from. But Phasmophobia has a similar structure, and to why it's so accessible is because the graphics don't inherently create the atmosphere or the intensity that it has. The intensity is from the events created, and so having a game that's not so reliant on its aesthetics or the way that it is filtered through like graphics or lighting or stuff like that makes for an excellent game for everybody. I mean, Lethal Company has been praised for a long time for its effectiveness in like it plays on the human character in such a simplistic and fun and like terrifying way that like anybody could play it. It's both easy and hard in the same concept, and I think it's really hard to find that balance.
100%.
Oh my God.
I did not think 3 beers in I would be talking about game design, but let's fucking go.
Dude, sometimes that's how it fucking goes.
Sometimes just living life, you sometimes just think to yourself, am I actually autistic, or do I just like not get this?
Yeah.
Is it me? Am I actually sped?
Yeah.
I might get that more than others, but it's like, am I actually stupid? How did I not know what this is?
Dude, I feel that though.
It hits harder than a freaking truck when it does, though. Oh my God.
I got hit by like a full school bus because I was late diagnosed, and like as a kid I was like, oh, I'm just like fun and quirky, and I grew up and they're like, bro, you're on the spectrum. I'm like, that's what that is? Damn.
Wait, really?
Oh, bitch.
Oh my God, there's like 30 of them. Bro.
I don't have. I need one bullet.
I'm back recording again. I also didn't realize how fucking loud my mic was. It was like ear rape the entire time and looking at the recordings. Is it any better?
I could It's better. I no longer hear your jugular
Okay,
when you enunciate,
I think
so
that
that's
might
good.
have been an OBS thing, because setting the mic
I was gonna
volume
ask
in
what you
there-
used to record.
Yeah, no, just open source broadcasting. Like anything that
Not
is free and open source, I'm doing that first before I pay any fucking money, so.
So where to, Captain?
Yeah, I was gonna ask, are we just chit-chatting, or do you intend on playing a little bit?
I mean, we could take a little fucking hiatus. We can go just regular vanilla bird watching, or we can go bird watching. Take your pick.
I like the sound of the second one because it sounds like you combined like two accents together, and that compels me in a weird way.
Oh, exquisite, exquisite. Okay, we'll go bird watching.
I would like to go bird watching, please. Papa like
Do it to me.
And do something the King of England says. Bird watching.
What the fuck is that?
Oh, whoa.
Wait, where are the lights? My guy.
He placed down enough bullets to take down an entire facility, fucking.
Wait. I'm gonna type in a funny little code. I'm so sorry for my language.
I'm bird watching.
Bird.
Yo, are those the Twin Towers?
Oh, 9/11.
Oh no.
Let's go! I can't wait to commit a governmental crime.
Alright, let's just go bird watching with some specialized bird watching equipment. Oh fuck. Oh, try to save me. Holy shit! Fuck! Well, I guess the surprise of bird watching will wait a minute. Fucking Jesus Christ.
Wah wah.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh shit, he lived. No, he did not. Okay.
Yeah, man, I'm not gonna be able to use any of the audio for this, but oh my god, was that such a good shot.